Today we are blessed to present one of these insightful lectures entitled Buddhist Stories, The King Who Offered His Eyes to the Blind Brahmin, Part 1 of 4, on Between Master and Disciples, given in English on August 27, 2015 in France.
Sometimes some of the assistants are too naughty or too bad, So I say, you kneel there. In a while you come back, not long after. Immediately attain the different level of God. You kneel in front of the bed or something, after a while. First I will feel very guilty and feel bad because I make them kneel, But later I know their tricks, so I don't care. Yeah. Meaning, I say what I want, they do what they want. So it's useless anyway. Okay. All right. We should really thank the past masters, monks and nuns and scholars who have taken time to record the Buddha's teaching after the master's nirvana, and also for the past and present persons, lay or monks or nuns who have really dedicated themselves, sacrificed their time and precious health or under any difficult situation to translate this so that I can read it to you. And we have to thank them. And may they be blessed forever by all the Buddhas, past, present, and future. May their merit be immense. May they be liberated forever. Thank you. According to Buddhism and the believer and the tradition, when you read sutra and all that, you have to put on incense, flower, and bow to the sutra first and thank all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas in 10 directions, all respectfully, before you read it, okay? And then you cover the sutra also with silk or beautiful cloth, and I just make it more popular, more easy, simple. And I apologize to all the Buddha. I say if I done something wrong, according to the tradition, my heart is full of respect. It's just that I cannot always do that. So please, all the sin, whatever I've done wrong, is all on me. So at least other people, they hear the names of the Buddha, according to the sutta, they will get benefit. Yes. Obeisance to the World Honor One, Anand. Yeah. World Honor One appear in the world to benefit all beings. Even the blind person gain their sight again. This grace is immeasurable. Yeah. As if, like this person, the Brahmin, just in a few moments, his eyes regain the sight, his sight. And also his wisdom eyes even also open. Yeah. In the former life, what did he do? What kind of a good seed did he sow in his merit field with you, so that today he has such a fortune to meet World Honored One and even accept into the Buddha Sangha and attain Arhat. Yes. So the Buddha say, Anand, it is not in this lifetime only that I have given him the eyesight. In the past life, I even offer him my own eyes. One time. obeisance to Buddha. Please tell us how did it happen? So the Buddha said, Anand, long time ago, in the past life, too long ago, you cannot count how many Asamkhya aeons past, mean countless, yes. Also on this planet, there was a city named Fukalaba. There was a king of that country named Pleasant Eyes, something like that. Okay, whatever, yes. This king has a special eyes that he can see the whole four continent and five continent and four oceans, etc. Something like that. Yeah, he could even see through the walls. Therefore, his name is Pleasant Eyes. Yes, this person, Pleasant Eyes, rule over 84,000 smaller country, 60 mountains and river, 8 million tribal. He has Haimu. Oh my God, could be billion? No, never mind. We slim down a little bit. Just say 20,000. Yeah. Because otherwise, where do he put them? Muôn là gì cơ? Vạn, muôn, trăm ngàn á?
Muôn chắc chục ngàn hay trăm ngàn?
Trăm ngàn đó.
Muôn vạn.
Vạn mới là chục ngàn. Muôn tức là trăm ngàn. Okay. Oh, he had 200,000 wives and concubines, etc. Yeah. And he has 10,000 ministers, 500 prince. It's similar all the time. If he's a great king, then he rule over 84,000 country, and he has 200,000 wife concubine, and he has 500 prince. So it's just more or less. It's just a number, so that knowing that this king is very, very powerful. Yes, has a lot of stuff, a lot of people. The first prince named gentle precept, something like that. Gentle principle. That's his first prince, yeah? The crown prince is named gentle principle or gentle precepts. Similar like that. Gentle discipline, whatever, okay? Huh? This king is very, very merciful. He treated his citizen as if a father treat their own children, his own children, yeah. He's very diligent in teaching them to do good deeds and keep the precepts. Therefore, in the whole country, there's never any trouble, always peaceful. And the climate, everything is very great, yeah. Very, very peaceful and very harmonious with human and nature. So every harvest is full and good. All the citizens happy. Wow, wouldn't we like to live there? Golden time. One day, he was sitting on his golden throne. He was thinking to himself, I am a king, married as full as 4 oceans. Whatever I said, all the beings under the sun obey, because it is some merit that I have sown in the former lives. But this lifetime, if I don't continue to sow good deeds, good seed, then in the future, what will I rely upon? Of course, I will be suffering then. It's like the farmers, yeah. In springtime, he is diligently sowing the seeds, so that in summer it will harvest very, very well. If the springtime he's lazy and doesn't sow the seed, then in the summer, of course, he will have nothing to harvest, and then he will suffer hunger. After thinking thus, the king ordered all of his court officials to open the store, royal storage, and take out gold, silver, clothing, cloth, rice, cereals, and all kind of necessity. Take it out outside of the city wall and give it to all the poor people. Yeah. And he also ordered these 84,000 smaller countries to do charity work just the same. Open all the store and give it to the people. And from then on, the citizens even happier, and no one has lacked anything. And everybody sing the praise for the king everywhere. Everywhere you go, you hear they praise the king, sky high. Yeah. There was one smaller country king. His name is Balabara, whatever. Balababari, yeah. He doesn't obey the order of the Pleasant Eye king. And in his own country, he rules with high-handed, with iron hand. He's a kind of very restless person, and he decides things quickly without consider anything else. He's indulgent in sensual pleasure, woman, wine, and such like. He doesn't care about national affair. He doesn't say trọng dụng là sao hả? He doesn't know how to respectfully use the talented persons in his country. Yeah, talented and virtuous people. He doesn't care to use them. And he asks his citizens to do many things that's illogical, wasteful, and unnecessary. And many of the foreigners came to his country to do business. He taxed them very heavily. So other citizens in that country hated him. In his royal court at that time, there was a court official. His name is Lao Da, very intelligent, knowing a lot of worldly knowledge, and also very knowing a lot of moral discipline. So he tried to stop the king, try to advise the king thus. Your Majesty, you have 5 unfavorable character, something like that. Yes. If you do not change it, one day troubles will come to you. So the king say, what is it? What do I have? Tell me. What kind of unfavorable that I, the king, can have? Tell me anyway. Okay. So the good official tell him, Your Majesty has very impulsive tendency. Yeah, everything you decide it very fast, and you do not consider pro and con. Yes, this is in the future. National great interest will be harmed if you don't change. All right, that's the first one. The second unfavorable character is that you indulge yourself in womanizing, sexual pleasure too much, and do not care about national affair. So many of the bad officials had the chance to do all kind of misdeeds. Yeah? and make the citizens suffer a lot. Whenever they want to complain, they have nowhere to turn to. Nobody protect the citizen because of these powerful but bad officials are making their own rules and make the citizens suffer. Bribery and unfair judgment and all kind of, oppressive behavior, causing a lot of pain for the country people. Number 3. In our country, there are many people who are loyal, knowledgeable, talented, and virtuous, but you do not know how to respectfully use them, by your side. Therefore, in the future, you will not know how to deal with some difficult situation. If you need them, there's no one there to help. Number 4. You make our citizen working so hard, doing many useless, wasteful things. So people are lamenting and hating the royal policy. Hating you, meaning. Number 5. Many of other business people from other country who came to our country to do business, you tax them too heavily. Therefore, all the goods are extremely expensive. These 5 unfavorable situations are the sign of losing country, of losing our country. Yes. Please change all this and follow the ancestry policy is better, the better one before. So nowadays, at present, the Pleasant-eyed King are giving charity to all the countries. Yes. Every country, every small country obey his order. Only our country did not. So all the citizens are hating us. Please, Your Majesty should open all the store and donate it to people, so that even your children will derive this benefit from this great merit, and then your children will have merit for a long time. These 5 unfavorable situations are the sign of losing country, of losing our country. Yes. Please change all this and follow the ancestry policy is better, the better one before. So nowadays, at present, the Pleasant-eyed King are giving charity to all the countries. Yes. Every country, every small country obey his order. Only our country did not. So all the citizens are hating us. Please, Your Majesty should open all the store and donate it to people, so that even your children will derive this benefit from this great merit, and then your children will have merit for a long time. After the king heard this, his face became black. He was very angry. You know all this, huh? How you know all this, huh? You can see the future. Huh? I will see if the people really hate me, or it is from your own mouth. I don't believe it is. I will not change anything. I'm the king. I say so, and it is so. So this official, Lao Dada, was thinking to himself, I saw that the king doesn't have a good policy, nah? Doesn't know how to govern the country. So I was really trying to introduce some better advisors and helpers into the court. But not only he doesn't listen to my advice, and he was even angry with me. It surely will be dangerous for me. Now I have to think of the way to help our country people. But then his strategy has been exposed. And then the king asked his soldier come and catch him. But he know it in advance, so he run. He rode on the horse and run away, escape. The soldier follow him on his heel, and he has to turn back and kill 18 people, and the rest was scared and run away. The rest of the soldiers. Yes. These officials, the good, virtuous official, went to the Pleasant Eye country and come in to have audience with the king. The king was very happy to receive him, and then he see that this court officer is very eloquent, very good, very clear, and everything he knows a lot. He is very happy, So he used him as one of his ministers, advisors. And then after a while, they became more close. He became more close with the king, Pleasant Eyes, and then he slowly told the king, Pleasant Eyes, about his former king, how bad he was and all that. Okay, and then the Pleasant King asked his ministers, this country, does it belong to under my rule or not? And they say, yes, Your Majesty. But they mostly, ignore us. They never visit or have a diplomatic tie too much, or they don't even care what you say. They don't obey your order. So Laudabak, the officer that escaped, new officials said, Your Majesty, this king is very, very stubborn and very ignorant. He is also indulging in sensual, sexual pleasure. Every citizen hates him and thinking of him like an enemy. So please, if you give me enough soldiers, I will go there and destroy him. And the Pleasant King, okay. Say American, huh? Okay. Give him a lot of soldiers and, weapons. And order many other countries, smaller countries, come help him also. And one of the neighboring country to this bad king came and secretly told him about that. So he was very scared, the bad king, very scared. He came and wear a very tattered clothes, tried to escape. He was kind of hiding, He don't wear the king clothes anymore. He just wears some tattered clothes and hiding, very, very secret place. Do you still have this ginger tea like yesterday? Today, do you make ginger tea? Same? Can I have some later? I've been coughing. How come I don't have ginger tea? I want ginger tea like everybody else. It's okay. Maybe later. So, the Prime Minister found out his hideout, secret hideout, and asked him, Your Majesty, what worries you so much? So he said, you don't know? Laudabak, the minister, escaped to the country Fukalabat, and then he connected with the Pleasant King, and then other 83,000 other countries are coming with a lot of soldiers, He want to destroy our country, and he want to capture me. So the Prime Minister told him, "Oh, Your Majesty, you don't worry so much. Don't worry so much. We have to gather all the court officers and talk about this. Also, I have a good way. I have a plan." Oh, so he's happy a little bit. Came back to the palace and summon all of his officers. And then he said, "All of you should know our country is in danger. The pleasant king shoulders are coming. How are we going to what? To face it. How are we going to fight them?" Oh, everybody talk one way or another, nothing. You're used to this. It's usual. It's normal with a king who doesn't know how to use good people, and who just like to listen to sweet talk and keep all this sweet tongue around. Tongue cannot do anything much when a country is in danger. No. So not surprised. Nobody has any good idea. Yeah. So the Prime Minister came up and said, "I heard that the King Pleasant Eyes has a vow like this. Except his parents, he will not give away. Everything else he will give. He will give even his country, his throne, his kingdom, his royalty, even his wives, his children. Anybody asks anything, he will give. Except asking for his parents, and he won't give. Anything else he give." In our country, there is a blind Brahmin. Yes. You order him to come here. Yeah. And then you tell him to go to the Pleasant Eye King to ask for his eyes. Then even then we don't have to fight him. They will return to their countries. Because the king is blind and maybe dead. Yeah. So, wow. Okay. The bad king immediately ordered the Brahmin to come. And then the Prime Minister told the blind Brahmin, "Our country is going to be invaded very soon. Please, I ask you one favor to save our nation." So the Brahmin say, "Please, sir, tell me, even though I am so blind and so lowly like this, what can I do for our country?" Yeah. So the Prime Minister say, "Listen, the King Pleasant Eyes, in soon a few days will bring a big army here and to invade our country. Yeah. We are strong and have eyes, so we can run away. But you, blind like this and weak like this, where are you going to run? How are you going to run away, escape? So they will kill you." Very good. Good talk, huh? But I know the King Pleasant Eyes has a vow that whatever anybody asks, he will give, except his parents. So if you go there and ask the Pleasant Eyes King for his eyes, physical eyes, yeah, he will give it to you. Then, after that, all the soldiers will return. When the king is suffering, they will have no more heart to want to fight or anything. So, therefore, our king asks you to come here. So, request you to do this. Yeah, so, Prime Minister, how am I going to get there? He said, don't worry, I asked somebody to take you there. Okay? So, at that time, in the country of the Pleasant Eyes King, appear many bad omen, like earthquake, comet coming, appearing, and raining of ice cubes raining, and dark cloud is all over the country the whole day, and a lot of birds are crying pitifully, and a tiger and wolf, they're all howling very, very fiercely. Yeah, everybody in the country saying to each other, it's really, really unfortunate old man coming. Sometime something bad will coming. So at that time then, that is the day that when the blind Brahman is coming to the country, and all these bad old men appear at the same time. Yeah. So people think, oh, this is really something, a sign of bad luck coming. Now, the blind Brahman is already arrived. In the middle of all this, he arrived. And then he went into the royal court and talking very loud voice. Your Majesty, I am from another country. I heard your virtues and moral, and your love and your mercy and your compassion for everyone. That anyone, whatever, asks you anything, you give. Yeah. So I don't care about the long distance. I came here from far away, walking, to come here to beg you, to beg from you. So the king stepped immediately from the throne, came down to the beggar, and said, Where did you come from? Why you came such a long way? Are you tired by, from long distance traveling? What is it that you want from me? So how nice is the king, huh? He walked down from his throne because the Brahman is he can see that maybe he's blind, he cannot go up. So he said, Your Majesty, the merit of donating material things is even great, but is very small compared to the merit of offering the things from your own body. Yes. So I have been blind for a long time now. I came here to beg you for your 2 eyes. So the king became very stern, his face became stern, and he said, okay, fine, I will be pleased to give it to you. And the beggar asked, the Brahman beggar asked, how long will it take for that to happen? And the king said, don't worry, in 7 days. 7 days, because he had to write down many of the notice to give it to the whole country. Yeah? And to other smaller country kings say, all the kings should know because doing a charity work, in 7 days, I will take out my eyes and give it to one Brahman, blind Brahman. Please come to my palace on that day, all of you. So after that, everybody come. All the kings came to his country and into the palace, and they said to him, Your Majesty, the charity work. Thank you. What took so long? It's not outside? Oh, why have to warm? It's not warm. Oh, but the ginger will. It's hot. Thank you anyway. Okay. Now it's too hot. Can I drink it? It's not too warm. Very good. Thank you. Something in the throat. It's very pleasant. No sugar? Nobody likes sugar? Is it they don't like sugar? They like this? With sugar tastes better. Okay. No, I mean for everybody. You put some syrup or something next to it. So if people like, they can, and a spoon. So if they like it, they can put in. If they don't, they don't. If they don't like, they don't put, right? So they say, they all want to come to stop him, They're doing this kind of terrible thing. They say, Your Majesty, your charity merit, your charity principle is so great already. Is immeasurably great. So concerning taking your eyes and give it to the blind Brahmin, this is a very useless thing. Yeah, no need. Yeah, I do it myself. Thank you very much. Go back to your seat. Thank you. Go to your seat. Fasten your seat belt. Listen. Thank you. I shouldn't have bothered you, but it's because for everybody. Thank you, huh? Very kind. 1 second, okay? All of you thirsty? Need a break? Need a breakfast? No? I'm getting excited, so... I have to take some drink, otherwise my voice become like the condor's voice. And then people might doubt my status. You see what I mean? Now you know what I mean. Oh, thank you. That was nice. Warm. Nice. Feel nice. So we consider the eyes offering, the eyes charity is absolutely nonsense. No necessity and nonsensical. Because you are the king. You are the saintly king. You need the eyes in order to take care of the country's affair and take care of all these people, all your citizens, and the smaller country citizen under you. You need the eyes. So that you continue to even do a charitable and merit work for everybody, so people will be happy for a long time. If you lose these 2 eyes, it's like as if our country, all the citizens lose one bright light or lose their own eyes. Please stop this. Please abandon this idea, this request. Yeah. And then everybody else, like his own officials and the queens and the concubines and all the prince, everybody feel very, very unhappy about this because they also try to stop him and he doesn't listen. So all of them are very sad, They forget to eat, they can't sleep. All the whole country is feeling in turmoil and sorrowful. Yeah. And the crown prince saying to his father, Your Majesty, Father, please, if this blind Brahman need the eyes, I take my own eyes to give it to him. But you don't do that, because you are the father of all nations, of many nations. You need it, because even though if I die, they consider that if he take out the eyes, then the king will die also, or at least sick and wounded for a long time. Eh? So the prince think that if he take his own eyes, he will probably die too. But he say, even if I die, our country will not be in danger, and other countries also will still be safe under your rule. So let him take my eyes instead. The crown prince is also so noble. Eh? Everybody, the king saw that everybody came and tried to hinder him like that, so he stood up and talked very loud, in such a determined and authoritative loud voice, saying that, please, all the kings, and all the people. Even today, I offer my eyes, but with a motive. 有一个目的的 yeah. Yeah. Eyes, motifs, yeah. Yeah, translation is very difficult, I know that, so I just help you when you're stuck. But nobody can help me when I'm stuck. Oh, they do, okay. Because I observed that life after life, in the cycle of life and death, I have many bodies, yeah, that even if we collect all the bones from my former bodies and put it together, it will be higher than the Sumeru mountain, highest India mountain, yeah. And all my blood, if gathered together since a time immemorial, since my existence until now, probably it will be comparable. It will be more than all the water in the four sea, yeah, four ocean. And then, since reunion and depart, many people cry because of me. If we gather all the tears together during all this farewell time, during the time I exist until now, the water would cover the whole ocean as well. Or maybe I was even in hell, has been burned or been tortured, yeah. Then all those eyes in those time has been wasted and thrown away. You cannot even count how many eyes I have lost and wasted, useless. Yes. Or if when I was hungry ghost, and the fire come from my own body and burning the body as well, from this body to another body, how many eyes has been ruined and damaged and make useless anyway. Yeah. Or when I was animals, yeah, domestic animal, and the humans were punching me and cutting me and killing me, then they fry and eat and all that. So how many eyes has been wasted for no reason, for useless reason, yeah. And then one life after another like that. So how many lives has been damaged? How many double of that number the eyes has been ruined, destroyed, for nothing? You cannot even count that. So even if this body was a human, yeah, and then sometimes can live long, sometimes die early, yes. And then fighting with each other for fame and fortune, yeah, killing each other. All the body has been, born and die, cannot even count. So all these eyes also been wasted with this deceased body, destroyed body anyway. There's no use. Countless of eyes has been wasted, destroyed, and, disappear without any use. So even if I was in heaven, yeah, enjoying heavenly bliss and stay in heavenly palaces, but after marriage run out, also have to be born according to the next karma circle. And then even then, those heavenly body also been countless, yes. Since time immemorial, transmigrating in the three worlds, and be born as animals or human, yeah, because of sensual pleasures, or because of greed, greed, violent, or bad deeds. So many bodies in this situation has been even say crushed like crushed like dust, yeah, become dust, yeah. Nobody even use that body to do something good, to sow the good deeds for the Buddhahood in the future. Yes. See, all these useless bodies, ever since, ever, yeah. So now I am giving these eyes only, even, just so that to pray for all the Buddha, give me the wisdom eyes instead. And then after, if I became Buddha, I will use this wisdom eye to give all of you the same eye, yeah, with everybody. Why do you try to stop me? Yeah. So my motive is like that, yeah. Don't try to stop me, yeah. So everybody heard that. They don't dare to say anything to interfere with his decision anymore. So the Pleasant Eye King saw that everybody already quiet down. So he asked his subordinate, yeah, to please get the knife and take out my eyes for me now. So they say, the subordinate, his bodyguards left and right say, please, Your Majesty, even you kill us, we won't do that. We have no heart to use a knife to take out your eyes in such a way. They rather die. They love him so much. Yes. So the king said, okay, then go out, find somebody who would do that. Then they cannot find it. Then he said, go out and find somebody their eyes are very shady, Their eyes you will be able to look down, only cannot look up, like a deformed kind of eye, so that you don't see who is he doing and what kind of thing he's doing, And then they found the one like that. And then the king give him the knife and tell him to take out his eyes, and he did that. First he take the left eye and put it on the hand of the king, and he took another eye, the right eye, and put it also on another hand. First he do that. Take the first eye from the left side, and then put it into the king's hand, and then he put it the eye up and say, he vow. He say, I vow to give this eye to the blind person, so that this merit will enable me nearer to Buddhahood. Yeah. And then if I am really sincere, please let this Brahman use his eyes as if it's his, so that he can regain his sight. And then he put this left eye onto the left eye socket of the blind Brahman. And then immediately the blind Brahman can see half of the eye, one eye already. He see the king and everybody around him. He's so happy. So he say, Your Majesty, so one eye is enough. I can see already. Please keep the other one. I don't want both. But the king say, I have promised to give you both of my eyes. Then I will just give you both of my eyes. Yeah, please be happy to receive it. So then the person take out the right eye and put on the hand of the king, and the king also put up, offering to all the Buddhas. I only want Buddhahood through this merit. Yeah, I mean he gathered all this merit to Buddhahood. Yeah. Please, let the Brahman can see with both eyes. Yeah. And then he put this in the socket of the blind Brahman, and then both of his eyes became like normal, and he can see everything. So strange, so precious. He can see everything. And he can see not just everybody, but now he see everywhere, the whole countries and many other countries. He can see the whole planet. He sees his very special eyes, and he give it even. The king who sacrificed such, nobody would dare to do this kind of deed like he did. then he must have been an extraordinary superhumans, yeah, who look upon his body as if dirt or stones, worthless material, in order to request, the eternal body, yeah. And then, from then on, this kind of tradition began. Oh my God, they do all that. Probably. Do they do it nowadays? Can you give your eyes to somebody else? Yes. They can do it now? Really? How you saw that? You see it where?
Because when people die, you can put...
Yeah. And even the dead person eye can use? Oh, really? And then the real eyesight restore? Yes. Wow, imagine. Then that's how it begins, they say here. Yeah. This is a miracle, medical phenomena begin from here. That's what the book said. Okay. At that time, the whole universe trembled. All the palaces in heaven shake violently. Many of the heavenly beings and kings, was very scared and surprised. Look down, see what happened. And then he see a bodhisattva take it out his eyes and offer it to a blind person. So everybody flow down and, spread flower all over to make offering to the king. And they also praise him and ask him, Bodhisattva, you don't even care about your own body and suffer so much to make such an offering. What kind of position in heaven you wish for doing this through this merit? He say, I do not want to be a Maya king. I do not want to be Brahman. I do not want to be Chakra king or the wheel steering king. Through this merit, to enjoy freedom and bliss in the three heavens. Yes. I only want to become Buddha, so that I can help everyone escape birth and death and suffering in the three evil paths, so that they will attain nirvana and enjoy eternal bliss. And so some of the king, I guess it's Chakra God again, the king God say, but you suffer so much like that, you don't complain, you don't regret. He say, no, not even one little bit. The king say, no, I don't regret, not even one little bit. So the king of heaven say again, but I saw your blood is running down, like stream like that, and your body became so pale. If you say you don't complain, you don't regret, it's very difficult to believe you. Chakra again, the god of the astral heavens. So the king said, if you don't believe me, I will vow like this. So he said, I really am sincere in this charitable deed, just to become Buddha. If I say the word that's not matching with my thought, meaning I tell lie. If I don't tell lie, then please let my eyes return to normal again. Immediately, his eyes appear again and he can see like before. And even he can see further than before. So everybody from the heaven to the earth, everybody so happy and so touched by the king's unwavering iron will to follow his Buddha path. But at that time, he's not a Buddha yet even. He has to do much more. Imagine that. It's just to what Buddhahood only. Yes. So everybody praise him, say, definitely you will be Buddha in the future. So the King Pleasant say to the Brahman ex-blind Brahmin like this. Today, I give you just the physical eyes. In the future, when I become a Buddha, I will give you the wisdom eye as well. So, after that, he asked his subordinate to bring this Brahman into his storeroom. Whatever he wants, he can take. Gold, money, or whatever he like, clothes, everything he wants. Okay? And the bad king, Bala Bada Bada, heard about that. Came out and greet the Brahmin, come back and say, have you been able to get the eyes of the king? Say, yes, now I can see everything and see very far, just like him. And the king pleasant eyes dead or not? Your Majesty, when they took the eyes from his socket, it's very painful and a lot of blood, he lose a lot of blood. Blood is soaking all his body, look very, very terrible and frightening. But many heavenly beings come down and ask for him, and ask him, doubted his intention. So he vowed that if he's sincere, then his eyes return to him. And then it's really like that. His eyes return to him, and look even better than before. This the king, after the king Bala Bada Bada bad king heard that, he's so angry. His heart broken. He's really heartbroken, drop dead. And the bad king, Bala Bada Bada, heard about that. Came out and greet the Brahmin, come back and say, have you been able to get the eyes of the king? Say, yes, now I can see everything and see very far, just like him. And the king pleasant eyes dead or not? Your Majesty, when they took the eyes from his socket, it's very painful and a lot of blood, he lose a lot of blood. Blood is soaking all his body, look very, very terrible and frightening. But many heavenly beings come down and ask for him, and ask him, doubted his intention. So he vowed that if he's sincere, then his eyes return to him. And then it's really like that. His eyes return to him, and look even better than before. This the king, after the king Bala Bada Bada bad king heard that, he's so angry. His heart broken. He's really heartbroken, drop dead. Hoa Kai. Meaning he deserved it. Yes. After this, that's I say, not the Buddha. No. I'm bad master. Yeah. Maybe it's not your master, say, it's a Maya somewhere here. But he's a bad king, what for he live? He make his people suffer so much, right? And almost lost the country, and almost blood will be flowing everywhere because of war. Understand? Yeah. Innocent people will die because of him. So if he die one person, it's a good cause, Save millions, yeah. Otherwise, a lot of refugees and, a lot of trouble for a neighboring country as well, just like, almost like now. So the Buddha remind Anand first. Anand, you should know. You know already. Right? You all should know that that the pleasant king at that time is no one else but I myself. Yeah. And the Brahman, the ex-blind Brahman before is the blind, the bhikkhu now that already attained Arhat. Yeah. in the former life, through my good heart, he has gained his eyesight. And in this lifetime, not only he regained his eyesight also, but also he has wisdom eye too, for me. Yeah. Life after life, I also have been doing similar sacrifices, so that I can gather, merit, like mountains and rivers, countless of merit, so that I can become Buddha. Because of all this gathering merit, so I became Buddha. Therefore, all of you should also be diligent in practicing and aspire to the highest goal of Buddhahood. Yeah. Everyone heard the Buddha say thus. Everyone was so touched with his immense compassion and love. Therefore, their heart open, and sincere. So many people attain different levels of spiritual consciousness. Everyone prostrate to the Buddha and left. The story ends. We should really thank the past masters, monks and nuns and scholars who have taken time to record the Buddha's teaching after the master's nirvana, and also for the past and present persons, lay or monks or nuns who have really dedicated themselves, sacrificed their time and precious health or under any difficult situation to translate this so that I can read it to you. We have to thank them. And may they be blessed forever by all the Buddhas, past, present and future. May their merit be immense. May they be liberated forever. Thank you. My God, and the book's not end yet. Lot of story. But we stop now, huh? Okay. And you come and drink, and tomorrow maybe we joke again and read another story again. Less scary tomorrow, okay? Less scary. But even a scary story is also help us to know that whatever we suffer is nothing compared to the Buddha's sacrifice. Such a great courage person. Yeah. Okay. But do you think the Buddha really need all this sacrifice to become Buddha? No? Why? Tell me. Why not?
Because he just do something good for others and...
Where's the microphone? Everybody want to listen to your wisdom. Why the Buddha did not need to do all this in order to become Buddha? If you say no, then why did he do it? Why did he do all this sacrifice?
Just because the Buddha had the unlimited love for all the beings, and when others wanted, he just gave. Not he want to do this just for Buddhahood, and doing this kind of things, and this guy can be have the affinity with Buddha, and later he have the chance to be initiated and to be liberated.
Correct. So you have heard very well these days. I thought you were sleeping, but you were listening with your wisdom ears. Good, bravo. Very good. Can I keep this? Continue drinking later, because here I'm shy. At home I will go.
Thank you.
That is correct. The Buddha has done all that. behaved like a normal king, or like an animal even, just to sow good affinity seed with other beings. Otherwise, it's not. It looked like he just became the Buddha 2,000 some years ago, or almost 3,000 years ago. Looked like that. It appeared like that in our history. And he also wanted people to think like that. Mostly he will not explain. Maybe he explained somewhere else, but it's not the first time that he became Buddha. But he did all this appearing as a normal person, and then gathering merit and all that. No. He has become Buddha, I don't know, ever since time did not even exist yet. He has been a Buddha long time already. But then he sacrificed his Buddhahood. So he returned to normal beings again, so that he can transmigrate with all beings to help this suffering existence, to elevate them, to help them, to sow affinity with them, so that he can help them in the future. Otherwise, no ordinary being can be liberated from suffering so easily like that. Even Buddha has to do so many things like that to become a Buddha again. He was a Buddha, but then he sacrificed Buddhahood to become an ordinary being, even become animals. Therefore, you see, if I read you all the stories about Buddha, when he there one of the story in here that he was Kuda, the animal with the golden fur and emit golden light. What kind of animal would emit golden light? It's not the normal animals. You see what I mean? Yeah. And then, but in other time, he also appeared as just normal animal too. But then, even then, the heart is noble. The behavior is not normal, you see. So you never know. He sacrificed his Buddhahood to roll back into existence, into suffering existence, in order to sow affinity with all beings. Yeah. All Buddhas do that. Therefore, we have to thank all of them, really. We really are grateful. And we're grateful more to Shakyamuni Buddha and Anand, so we can hear all this story. Otherwise, we have many religions, but we don't always hear good story like this. True story, yes. Except today, you know, sometimes you tell me, you tell everybody your experience inside, you know, your own experience, then we could also write it. Yeah. Thus I have heard. The Master CHINGHAI was at one time in SMC. Yeah. And there were 1,200 great assembly, including monks and nuns from Korea and Taiwan and China, etc., etc. You know what I mean? Mm. It's similar, understand? Similar. Except in the Buddha's time, whoever believe in Buddha, their mind are more pure. Their faith are unshakable. Because these have a good affinity with the Buddha many lifetime, and at that time the people are still pure. Life are more simple. It's good to have TV and internet and all that, but then it's also occupy a lot of our time and heighten more our intellectual capacity, and therefore it's a dimmed somehow. Lower our spiritual aspirations somewhat. Understand? Also all this poisonous air and water and vegetable and whatever not these days are not very conducive to our purity, and our sincerity of spirit has been hampered somehow. But we do have experiences too. Yeah. Yeah, many people see your master flying everywhere and in different heavens and different situations, helping different people. Yeah, it's similar. Yeah? Yeah. Except we don't say, thus I have heard, because Anand is not here. Yeah, similar like that, yes. So the Buddha has not become Buddha just under the Bodhi tree 3,000 years ago, no. How many? Maybe 2558, more or less 2,000 and half, 2,500 plus years ago. Yes, it's not the first time that he became Buddha. How can a person, even married for many lifetime, have a lot of merit, become Buddha just like that? No. He already has been a Buddha. He just sacrificed it. Just like a master came from a fifth level, they also sacrificed their comfort and bliss to come down to become a human again, be born and grow up and went to school and married and have children or not have children, suffering like everybody else, is sick and, get old and all that. Yeah, but they came from the fifth heaven, came down to help us. Jesus Christ, Prophet Muhammad, Guru Nanak, Mahavira, Krishna, etc., etc. They all have been from Nirvana. Otherwise, nobody can be enlightened so quickly in one lifetime. Not to such extent, yeah? Except you have the great master to help you, pushing you up, lifting you. But these are master who has become master. They have been always master. Yeah. Okay? Yeah. All right. So thank you very much, all the bodhisattvas. I do appreciate your sacrifice. You have to get up early and go to bed late and miss many of the fun. I appreciate that very much. Every day like that for a month or 2 months, 3 months before and now, and you pay, your ticket like everybody else. But you came, you just work, mostly work. I really appreciate that, and I'm glad to have this opportunity to say thank you in this way.
Thank you, Master.
Everybody appreciate you, I think. All the disciples, they appreciate you. And if they don't, then we don't care. Okay, huh? Yeah. If you need some of this cake because you want to go home or you want to eat, it's okay. We can buy more, all right? Any one of you all have blanket and enough for this situation?
Yes.
Because maybe you didn't prepare, If you need more blanket like this, you tell the supplier, okay? They're very cheap, I can buy all for all of you, whatever you need, okay? Extra. Did you hear? Huh? Hello? You can buy, anybody needs something extra because they didn't prepare to stay long. You can buy it for them, okay? Okay then, beautiful people. I go now. Yeah. Give some snacks to my dog. Maybe for the cat. Meow. What answer? Why? Earlier. That's from earlier. Earlier. The woman, as many as can. Up, okay? Then as many as can up here. You have to prepare. Sometimes it's cold, sometimes it rains, You have to go in. If have to, come in, okay? If not, stay outside. Good. Small fresh air and everything. Okay, huh? Ciao, Bella. Ciao. No pain? No? Old people? No pain, nothing? Have any pain? No. Rheumatism, knees? No. Elbow? No. Here? Okay. Okay, good then. Because I have some medicine if you need, okay? And the food, the dry food in the cupboard can take and use. Huh? Use them. And if need, can buy again, okay? My kitchen or your kitchen. No problem. Ciao. Thank you for all your love.